Wait, guys, is Subban going to arbitration?
Yeah, it's set, I think, for Friday, I believe.
1st of August, yep.
Yeah. But there's talk that their two sides are negotiating a long-term deal.
Yeah, they're not going to let it get to arbitration. It would be terrible to do something like that.
I say you're wrong. I say you're wrong, Perry. I think he's going to move.
Move? What do you mean move?
Move where?
Oh, so if some other team is going to give about 5 first-round draft picks to get PK Subban.
I think he's going to move.
Okay.
I think he's going to move. There's no reason for it. The Montreal organization has been very good to him. So is the fans. I love him. I love him. I don't think he's as great. And don't get me wrong, he's a great player. I love him. But I don't think he's as great as they make him out to be. You know? At that level of greatness, it's just a few people have ever got there. Lemieux, Gretzky, Bobby Orr, Esposito, Tony Esposito, and Phil Esposito. Great. I think he's great, but not that level of great. And I think that he thinks he's at that level of great. And when you get to that mindset, you want $5 bazillion.
Young yet, too, boy. I'll tell you, he's a good player.
I love him. I think he's just a catalyst, and he's a leader. That the whole team gravitates around this guy.
This guy did a bridge.
That, Frank, but he's a good player. I'm not sure he's a leader.
In the playoffs, I saw the team gravitate to him. I think he's, he's been very good for the development of Carey Price, who's one of my favorite goalies in the NHL. Well, he's become priceless, pardon the pun, for the Canadiens. I think that this guy believes that he can get $1 bazillion. You know, it's like sports franchises baffle me. Huh?
Is he better than Shea Weber?
That's a good
Shea
question.
Weber gets 7.5. He ain't better than Shea Weber.
That's a great question.
He's not better than Shea Weber, and that's what
Tony,
the
you answer
Montreal
that
management
question.
are saying.
No, he's not better than Shea Weber.
No.
Look,
Weber plays the game with balls.
He couldn't play on the top 6 for Canada at the Olympics. He was the number 7 guy in the defense.
Okay,
so that tells you what kind of money he should be getting.
You guys saw my point, but the problem is that when these guys have a good year, and a lot of guys, I can give you a list of even players that really suck, right? But they have one good year, and then they go in with their agent, and this is what they say. I want to sign for $1 gazillion. Like Al Bundy going to court with a suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the way it is, you know. I guess so. It's whoever can get what he can get. I don't think Montreal's going to give him what he wants.
Well, and I think at the end of the day, he might accept maybe a 2 or 3 year deal.
He just did a bridge contract. You're
but
saying he's going to do it again?
One. He might do another one.
If he does it again,
because
at the end of 2 years, they lose him. They'll lose him.
But that'll be fine with him, is what I'm saying. He'll be a UFA anyway.
Hey, Perry, what are you saying, buddy?
He signed a bridge contract last time because they were basically playing hardball with him. He signed a 2-year contract. He was a Norris Trophy winner the first year. Had a decent year this year. If he signs another 2-year deal, and Bill, you can help me out with this if I'm wrong, he signs another 2-year deal. After that, he's a UFA.
An unrestricted free.
You make a serious mistake if you're Montreal Canadiens by letting him go that far. I say it's going to be done. To me, it's probably just about the length of the contract this year. Now, not necessarily the money.
I think it's both, Perry. I think it's a valid point that you just made. But I think there's a lot of teams who want him.
But you're going to have to pay, like I said, Bill, right, 5 first-round draft picks if you want to get him? This is like the Pronger thing all over again? Teams don't do that anymore?
There's no way that's going to happen. I think
Right.
the guy signs, if he signs with Montreal and he wants to stay there, it'll be an 8-year deal. The most he can get, probably around $56 million, $7 million a year.
Yeah, he can't get less than $7 million because the first presentation will be Dion Phaneuf, and he can't go below that stiff at 7 times 7.
Right.
He's not better than Weber at 7.5.
But he's better than Phaneuf.
In between, they're going to cut a deal.
Yeah, but he's better than Phaneuf.
But that's what Billy is saying.
So he can't go below 7, and he can't go above 7.5.
Oh, it might be. I tell you the truth, Bill. He's younger than Shea Weber is, and he might get $8 million for 8 years, $64 million.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree with both you guys. I think that he's going to get I don't think he'll get an 8-year deal. I think he'll get a 6-year deal or 7-year deal. I don't think they'll go away Montreal, and I think that they're going to give him at least 7. And because Phaneuf has set that precedent, and his agent's going to throw it in their face. And I'm sure that there's guys, there's teams in the NHL that'll give him $7 million and a 7-year deal.
But they have to give up their draft choices. That's the killer.
It is what it is. Anyways.